Round one.
Can we crank the audio a little?
With the advantage and a sword in their face.
All right, who's who up here? We've got James and Jeremy. James, what color character are you? James is blue. Jeremy is red.
James just shakes it. Oh.
James plowing through his opponent with the dagger, possibly the lamest weapon in NIDHOGG 2. Coming back, getting an arrow deflected right in his solar plexus.
James pressing advantage. Bow and arrow is one of the new weapons in NIDHOGG 2. And only bastards use the bow and arrow.
Well, that's just gross. So if you're familiar with NIDHOGG 1, the longsword is probably the closest thing to the fencing foil from the original game. It's a very balanced weapon, easy to use. Bow and arrow can be thrown as a whole, or that you can shoot the arrows that can be deflected back. It can be very, very dangerous.
Jeremy looking very strong here. This is his final screen. In NIDHOGG, you don't have HP. It's more of a tug-of-war game. You're trying to get to the end of the level. And the other player is doing everything they can to stop you.
And we are playing on a timer during this tournament for time's sake. And we've got 3 minutes left on the
Looking good,
clock.
Jeremy. Wow.
And that's already a victory.
The honor of the
Very nice.
snake goes to Jeremy. Good game, both players. Who's up next?
Next up, we have Ivan Safran and Jake Strasser.
First blood is on the ground, ladies and gentlemen.
Good work, Jeremy.
In this whimsical cartoon magical wonderland with a rainbow in the distance.
So NIDHOGG 2, if you're not familiar yet, has a total of 4 weapons in it. The rapier, which Wiley was talking about before, works mostly like your NIDHOGG 1 sword. There's a sort of a giant two-handed claymore thing. The broadsword? Broadsword is pretty interesting. It has no middle stance. It only is high and low. There's a little dagger thing, which has some nice properties, and then the bow and arrow, which again is only for bastards. Oh, very interesting.
Looks like Jeremy is red, yes?
Jake is red? Ivan's red?
Ivan's red. Jeremy's still ghosting on this game. No, Ivan is red, yes? Ivan nods his head, yes. It's a deep
strong
match,
start here.
a mind game, if you will. Blue runs wildly towards their goal.
Ivan says, I've had exactly enough of this. I'm going to throw a broadsword in your face, steal your bow and arrow, and shoot you in the chest with it. Oh, clean kick.
Broadsword.
Oh, well played. One of the other funny things about NIDHOGG, when you have the advantage, you get to keep running in your direction. And it's up to the other player to stop you. So Ivan's move earlier, running on the giant roof cage, was pretty clever.
Why fight when you can run right?
Bow and arrow is the only thrown weapon that won't kill on impact. It actually only stuns.
Might depend on which side the arrow lands on you, but I could be wrong.
So guys, am I correct in that the dagger can disarm an opponent? Is that the advantage with the dagger? Did I just make that up?
Longsword can disarm. Dagger mostly gets out fast. There's almost no windup.
Oh, I thought the dagger was just terrible.
It's pretty decent to throw.
Pretty easy to throw, gets out really fast, and it also lunges you forward quite a bit. So if you do the dagger out of a drop kick, you can cover it tremendously on the ground really fast.
Oh, so here we have a stalemate, so both players have to kill each other to take the advantage.
Ivan coming back from the brink of total destruction, regaining a screen, just kicking that dude right in the face. Still has the advantage, so he can just run away. Blue running off the side of his own screen to respawn with a weapon. Classic NIDHOGG 1 strats. On play. That's a tough situation. I'm not sure what your options are when you have nothing and the other guy has a sword that's as tall as you.
You can do the flying kick, but that may not always work.
Gross. Interesting that these creatures can walk on lava, but they're susceptible to stabbing.
Hot moves. So more tips for the NIDHOGG Initiate. There is a natural flow by which the weapons spawn. So if you started with a rapier, then you'll spawn with a broadsword. Broadsword, then to either dagger or bow. Dagger, and then to the bow, and then to the rapier. So it's not random what weapon you're going to start with. It's always going to be predetermined based on what you were before.
And it's pretty easy to end up surprising yourself, though, because that loop goes no matter what weapon you steal. Game is reset here in the middle of the arena. Oh, wow.
High kicks, good kicks.
So what I like there, actually, even though that bow only stunned, it actually knocked the broadsword out of the air.
Stalemate again, now they have to fight for the advantage.
Classic broadsword chop. The broadsword actually has two different attacks depending on if it starts in the high stance or the low stance.
And then, of course, any of these weapons can be thrown in the highest.
Oh, great roll.
Oh!
Too many rolls. One roll too many. Slightly fewer rolls next time.
You'll notice the clock spinning down at the bottom. If that hits down to 0, it goes to an immediate sudden death, where the players will have to fight for the real winner.
Ivan's strong showing. Ivan, now remember, just minutes ago, Ivan was on the edge of his own final screen. Jake was victory within inches, and Ivan has everything figured out now. Oh.
Final screen looks like he's going to close it before the...
turn completely. 6.
Will there be a sudden death, or is he going to...
4, 3, 2, and 1.
0. Oh my goodness.
They're going to have to face off.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
And our winner is Ivan. Ivan. Give it up for Ivan, everyone. All right, next up we've got Snark, Gustapri Gok, and Evan Bope. The Snark is live.
None of those were names, Rusty.
Snark.
No, he won't. So in NIDHOGG 1, people were really opinionated about the levels. There were levels that people just absolutely didn't want to play. How are people feeling about NIDHOGG 2?
Basically clouds. Clouds is and worms. Oh, it looks like we're doing the meat grinder. Evan is red. Snart is blue. House. Blue is house.
You can see the malevolent goose soul in Stewart's aggressive advances here.
Many kicks, but Evan right in the eye.
Really clean lunge. The lunge, I feel like, is even more effective in NIDHOGG 2 than it was in NIDHOGG 1. That rapier lunge, just running straight into an attack, covers a tremendous amount of ground.
Chicken in the middle of the map, completely unconcerned as to what's going on here.
Truly indifferent. Clean reversal with the dagger, the underdog of bladed weapons. Oh. I love the way he went for the low rapier stance against the somersault there.
Now each of these cages poses quite a lot of trouble working your way through.
It's really tricky when the other player has the good positioning against the door. It's almost impossible to get through.
Creates a bit of a
without a little bit of a sacrifice.
Kill zone.
great throw. Nobody expects to throw at that close range, but it has different properties from a normal stab.
An incredible breakout there.
One of the fun properties of broadsword is it tends to go through walls and doors, so you might think you're safe, but bad news.
So what you're saying is that actually wasn't that incredible of a breakout. Bow to the face.
For the stun, the knockdown, and the stomping. Blue's slightly confused about who has the arrow. Evan pushing the advantage. Almost.
Good roll.
Clean somersault.
What exactly is a dirty somersault?
That's for Fantastic Arcade After Dark.
It ain't light out.
That was a great kick. One of the great mix-ups in NIDHOGG is the high stance is ultra effective against jumping character. That low weapon stance really effective against a rolling character. But you never know what you're gonna get.
Good bow throw. Not quite good enough though. Oh, looks like Blue here is playing both the Highlander and the Lowlander.
Stewart taking his arrow advantage and just leaving. I like it. What I would love to see next time is don't get stabbed in the face.
Avoid sword in the eye.
A rapier
Also
to the groin.
Avoid swords in that spot
Twice in a row.
too. Stabbed in the groin like a true goose.
Quick rapier action. Oh, and Red's coming back saying, no, you're not going to take this yet.
The broadsword does have a lot of disarm.
Ooh, lots of poking, fencing. Oh, and the high stab. Excellent work from Red.
Nice deflection and a follow through.
Middle screen is regained. There's 1 minute left.
So is the groin.
Great
Disarming,
slide
but
in between strikes. The recovery frames on the broadsword
Fabulous
can
slide.
leave you vulnerable to exactly that kind of thing.
Ooh, good stand up on Red.
Dagger, not so much.
Choosing not to throw.
I like that read. I don't know if you knew the bow and arrow was coming into play.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it may be all over.
But Evan says, no, sir. No, this is my toxic Stewart.
Blue has a chance to do this. Maybe they can actually make it to the final screen.
18 seconds left. Another great anti-bow weapon throw.
But they
now
can
he's
just
up
make it
against
to the end
rapier.
before 12 seconds come by. Otherwise, it's going down to final
7, 6,
5
5,
seconds
4, 3. Oh, my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
And
all over.
Yeah. Winner takes it all.
Cage fight.
In the
I
blink
did
of an
not see
eye.
that sword throw coming.
Excellent job. And our winner is Evan. All right, coming up next, we have Sam and Brian Smith. Sam Hatfield. Let's give it up for both our contenders. Blood brothers, friends, enemies at last.
I liked it.
So we have a lot of maps in 2. And it from the people that I've talked to, it doesn't really seem like there's any just hated, unplayed maps in this one like there were in 1.
A lot of strong levels, a few classics, and a lot of fresh whaling ships.
There we go. Follow the arrow. Follow the arrow. Red player looking very confident here. Taking that arrow advantage. pushing straight through. Blue player almost stabbed themselves in the face with their own thrown sword. That was close. Now they have the advantage, though. Look at that crazy bird up there.
So is a self-kill other than a deflected arrow possible? Can another weapon be deflected back and do a kill?
I feel like probably. No, there's no deflecting a thrown weapon, but I think you can throw a weapon, get despawned off the side of the screen, respawn on the other
yourself with your own
side.
weapon.
I think so.
That is a really upsetting, convoluted way to die.
A little depressing. Oh, reset right in the middle of the arena.
Brian starting to push forward is red. Sam, both players holding each other off on the central stage.
In the background, we see more and more of the mysterious world of NIDHOGG 2.
I'm glad I couldn't see that.
Bluebells. Birds drinking from fountains. Bright orange squirrels.
I think that actually was a yellow card.
Leslie was involved in that kick.
A giant kooky buzzard of some sort.
Strong play by Blue. If you look in the upper left and upper right corners of the screen, you can see a colored arrow that matches the player. Shows when they have advantage and shows when they get to take territory. Blue has it now.
Sam
Great
looking
territory
to move.
control here.
Oh, throws his weapon. Brian takes it in the gut. Sam keeps on moving on.
Pro tip, if you do throw your weapon away, throw it toward the other player, not away.
Red player spamming those arrows and finally getting a hit. Another hit in the grass.
This may be our first really dominant bow and arrow usage we've seen, which is surprising. I was hoping to see it a little sooner. Great deflection there.
There's a lot of cover in this level, so it's easy to lose track of those arrows.
Oh, pivoting to the throw to catch the attempted escape.
Sword to the back.
Brian definitely gaining ground here as he's still ahead. Brian could make it to the next screen. Final screen for Brian. Oh, nope, he takes it to the gut.
Oh, wow, great kick, and then a recovery on the dropped weapon after.
Sam is running out of time here. Brian trying to push it to see if he can get to the edge before the time runs down. Brian's on the final screen. Arrows. Sam has one more chance. Good stab from Sam.
Making it good. Can he hold him off for a full minute? That was a very fancy walk. I like it.
Birds chirp in the background, oblivious to the slaughter on screen.
Another clean throw on an attempted escape. Keeping the pressure on.
Oh, nasty
Still
kick.
has the advantage here, and they're just going to run for it. Reset all the way to the middle, less than 30 seconds left. Blue has a chance to win this.
Strong play from Sam.
Here,
Oh, the throw is not good enough. Sam definitely prevents the sudden death, or at least the loss before the sudden death.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sudden death! And Sam is the winner. Next up,
Well
we've
played,
got John, Brune, and Kyle. We've got the Banana Chalice live on stage, ready to slaughter other opponents.
We're missing what was the other player? John Bruno.
Something in cursive. That's kind of looks like
Jean Bruno. Is there a Jean Bruno in the
we have
theater?
someone who's going to step up for John, who would be the stand-in for John, who says like, yes, I am a NIDHOGG competitor. I could face Kyle of Banana Chalice. Raise your hand now. We need to stand in. Yes, you!
Yes.
Alive! It is Britney. Britney says, yes, what are the controls? I mean, how do I play this game? I mean, yes, I will face Kyle.
Spoken like a true warrior who does not fear death. There are two types of people, those who fear death and Britney.
Britney is blue here on the left and Kyle on the right. Kyle might have played this before. Britney is intuiting the nature of NIDHOGG too.
I think it's all part of the hustle. I think what we have in here, players are going to give Kyle a couple screens, build up his confidence.
All right, Britney, yeah. No, Britney, the other way.
Other way, there we go.
Yes. Oh.
Microsoft is not a sponsor of Fantastic Arcade.
All right, and we're back in the game.
420. Britney sticking with the face throw.
Yeah, excellent throw, Britney.
Kyle, I may have figured out her strategy.
Yeah, good nice throw, Britney.
Apparently not.
Britney continues to run, unabated.
Kyle leaving his face unprotected. Reclaiming the territory.
Final screen for Kyle.
Clean disarm with the broadsword.
Britney pushes in, says like, no, Kyle, you will not take this from me.
I think he was taken by surprise. He hasn't been hit in the face with a thrown weapon yet this match.
Britney moves, she runs, jumps, hits.
Oh! Looks death in the face and doesn't even flinch.
Whoa! Dive kick from Britney.
Kyle says, I've had enough. I've had enough of these shenanigans. Well,
Britney
I've had
holds
enough
on
of
for a
most
good
of the
half of the game.
shenanigans.
Ooh!
Classic Britney.
Yes, keep moving, Britney, keep moving.
Inches away from death. Not a care in the world.
The old hide and seek move.
Sabotaged by that stunning bone arrow.
Yeah.
The throw that time a fake for the face hooks.
Very close. Kyle definitely the aggressor here, but he cannot clinch the final victory.
Less than 2 minutes.
This could be it. This is Kyle's last chance. No! Britney says no. Kyle moving in for the kill. He needs just one more and he can make it to the final screen. This could be it.
I refuse to cede this ground. This will go to sudden death.
This is it.
Or will it?
Oh! Britney holds off on the last
Kick.
screen. Oh, and we're down to a stalemate.
So confident, she kicked the sword out of his hand.
This is Kyle moving into the final screen. Britney says no. 1:15 left on the clock.
This is my rainy cloud city.
We might move down to sudden death. Kyle needs just a few more inches.
64 seconds.
And this is it. The NIDHOGG eats Kyle. Let's give it up for Britney and Kyle.
Nearly 4 brutal minutes. Kyle advances to the next round.
Next up, we've got Elliott and Evan Doomso Ballister.
I haven't heard a single air horn. I'm kind of bummed out. Yeah, you can just do a cappella air horn.
Looks like we're going to have Elliott here on blue and Evan here on right, or on red. Right means red. Airship. The most dangerous game. The most dangerous stage. Evan, confident already of his victory, plays out the important air dot wave.
Just running for it. Taking a tactical advantage. That's right. If you don't have the arrow, it's up to you to stop that progress. Blue looking very confident.
Oh. Both Evan and Elliott dive right into the buzzsaws.
Classic double meat grinder.
Classic friends to the end. Oh, Elliott gets stabbed there. Evan moving in. Evan on red. Jumping past, ignoring his opponent, having played NIDHOGG before.
Back to the middle screen.
Almost making it. Elliott pushing back. No weapon. Ooh, kicks in the face. Evan jumps, high kicks, dodges.
Takes the advantage.
Elliott needs to run the other direction. You can't
It's
catch up.
counterintuitive, but yeah, get yourself a respawn and a new weapon.
Good kick.
Looking good. That was very close. Point blank arrow.
Ugh, nasty bow.
Clean takedown.
Oh, broadsword in the face. Elliott's starting to push back. Evan makes a mistake in the meat grinder.
Kicking straight through the broadsword. I've seen that a couple times tonight. Players taking advantage of those slow swings.
Ugh. This nasty level, the airship, both death to players and to NIDHOGG alike.
It's probably one of the most dangerous bow and arrow rooms. If you get it charged up, your movement gets limited, and then you get your body wrenched in twain by terrible machinery.
Oh, and then how can you help but just be whaled by the ship?
Elliott, I'm becoming more and more disappointed in you. God damn it.
Evan pushing hard on the final screen.
This is my disgusting
This is Elliott's last chance, his last spawn right now.
worm
And
butchery.
Evan takes it, eaten by the NIDHOGG. Let's give it up for Evan.
Elliott is now the only Wiley has tackled. Yeah, we got.
All right, next up we've got Fernanda, Romelu, and Saab.
Look at the one little naked NIDHOGG guy over in the bottom right-hand side of the island, just jamming out.
Looks like Fernanda's going to be on the right and Sam here on the left. Oh, both players don't even shake before the game. Cruel intentions coming up.
I've seen this look before. It's called bloodlust.
Sam here on blue.
Just checking input, quick controls check, okay. Looking good. Fernando pushing the, oh, Sam says no.
Oh, Sam pushing
wow.
in. Fernando making the wise move to
Using
move the
the
other way.
natural gap to dodge the thrown dagger. Very smooth. Sam looking clean and confident, and Fernando saying, no, not good enough. Bring your A game. Clean jump into a suicide. Interesting. Oh, wow. Perfect spacing on that jump kick. Gap's a little bit of trouble. I don't see any need to disturb the wildlife like that.
Fernando pushing back, but then getting stabbed in the brush.
Sam slowly picking up a little bit of territory.
Sam still pushing forward, taking the high road, but then stomping down below.
Still moving through without even a weapon.
A lot of Sam stopping. Final screen for
Final
Sam.
screen.
Wow, lots of kicks. Fernando saying, like, maybe I'll kick you, maybe I need a weapon. This is Fernando's last chance right now. Good
my
stab for
goodness.
Fernando.
Right on
Keeping
the
the game going. Sam gets it.
Didn't even use
Fernando
the
has
arrows.
one last spawn.
So
Good
close.
kick, good bridge. Fernando holding on.
This is my bridge.
Fernando makes the right decision, keeps pushing forward. No weapon. Sam with the broadsword.
Grab that
Help
squirrel.
high,
Grab
low,
that
high,
squirrel.
low, high, low.
Oh,
excellent kick.
it was so exciting. The game went into slow motion.
Sam pushing forward. Fernando getting his last spawn.
That may be it. Oh, this.
One last spawn.
Oh, what a
excellent throw. Oh, excellent dodge from Fernando. He's played video
Perfect
games
positioning.
before.
Clean kick, scooping up the broadsword and taking back his screen.
Yeah. Fernando says, like, no, this game is
a
not
match.
over.
2 minutes on the clock.
Sam pushing forward.
We've been here before.
High kick, low kick. Any way you kick. No! And Sam takes it.
He is
Let's give it up for both players.
snake food.
All right, our last first round, we've got Kristen Penn. And we've got Jared Huntley.
Jared Huntley, are you in the? There we go.
Yeah, Jared is in.
This should be an interesting match. Both players, sword fighters in real life.
Oh, it looks like we have a slow-mo stage.
Jared in blue, Kristen in red is a classic moon gravity mod. Jared with the arrow advantage, but it's not enough. Oh, wow. Arrow in the feet on the jump. Wow, a deflection with the broadsword. That is no laughing matter. Clean lunge from Jared. Oh, Kristen with a clean shot, but tricked by the gap. Set. Jared takes it, returns to the center screen. Kristen taking the air advantage and just leaving the level. Clean jump. A whole no-kill screen. Broadsword uppercut, undone by a perfectly spaced lunge. Jared unafraid of daggers. That is the second arrow deflection with the broadsword, which is harder than it looks. Jared keeping his calm, playing arrows. Kristen back on her final screen. Holding her position. Arrows are low and high. Right under the dagger. The bow and arrow 50-50. Reset right at the end of Kristen's final screen. Snake food.
All right, Kristen, go ahead and stay up there. We had one last contender, Bradford. You're going to take on Bradford right now. Kristen totally killing it. All right, Kristen still here on red, Bradford on blue. Kristen carrying the momentum. This will be our last round on the starting bracket before we move on to quarterfinals.
You can tell that Kristen has now tasted blood and will cease at nothing but total obliteration of every opponent.
She says blue raspberry, that's my favorite flavor.
Great defensive spacing by Bradford under the ledge there, knowing that Red had to push their arrow drive. Clean backstab. Taking the arrow advantage. This is very, very smart play here. Bradford going for the despawn and weapon boost, but it's not enough.
Kristen, the unstoppable.
The Maisie of NIDHOGG 2.
We're moving on to our quarterfinals. We have Jeremy facing off against Ivan Safran. Both players, seasoned NIDHOGG compatriots, warriors, bloodlusting enemies. Ivan on the right, Jeremy on the left.
It's like a force of nature colliding with another similar but different colored force of nature.
Ivan on red, Jeremy on blue.
As is traditional, we start with a little bit of moon gravity and then we'll return to your normal physics.
The GPUs remind us that we must be chill to start. And the competitors choose a different level. They say, sure, why don't we pick a level that runs smoother on this computer? Okay, sure, why not? Yeah, that makes sense. Wilds! Into the weeds they go.
This only happens at the beginning of the level. If get a good stab, move one way, and I think we'll be back in normal. There we go.
There we go.
Just like everyone says, one good stab and we're good to go.
Jeremy pushing in. Ivan on the
afraid to
defensive.
take the root.
Has the bow, doesn't use the bow. Oh, both players kill each other.
I don't want to know what happened behind that tall grass.
The unspeakable actions resolve. Ivan pushing forward, moving toward neutral ground.
Drive-by kicking straight back to the mid-screen.
Jeremy stabs central into the abdomen.
Oh,
Jeremy
risky
kicks,
throw.
dodges, jumps
Neither
over the
player
level.
equipped. Ivan despawning and returning with a pointy object. Oh, a great dodge by Jeremy.
Jeremy's on the final screen. He could take this. Ivan needs to use his bow, has
Looking
no weapon,
decisive.
runs the wrong way, chases
Really
his
need
opponent.
to see a despawn before the other side of the bridge here.
Last chance,
There
last
it is.
spawn.
Clean kick, a stab to the
Excellent
back of the
work.
head.
Ivan still holds it in. He's not about to lose.
That was rated M for mature.
Ivan pushes forward. Good kick from Jeremy.
That was a perfectly timed throw to counter the jump in. Ivan takes his screen back authoritatively. Oh, broadsword throw blocked by the dagger. Ivan unarmed with the arrow advantage is free to advance. Bow to the face, but it just doesn't matter, and now he's armed. Right idea there, but the platform spacing makes that a tricky block, especially with that happen. Unarmed and indifferent.
Jeremy in the brush. Ivan pushes forward, takes the advantage, can't see the block.
Low stance on the dagger, undoing the rapier's middle stance.
Excellent work from Ivan saying, no, you cannot take this from me early. We're going to go to sudden death, or I'm going to take it.
Jeremy
In the brush, Ivan dodges. Excellent dodge. And he takes it. No, wait, no, final ground.
Final
Jeremy's
screen
still
for the
alive.
second time in 2 minutes.
Jeremy's in above the lost wood.
Says no weapon, no problem.
Oh,
Well,
Ivan.
a little bit of a
Perfect
problem.
broadsword. Second broadsword in a row.
These max range swings.
Oh. Jeremy
Jeremy
still
said,
can't
I hope
take
you
it.
press a button, and he did.
Good kicks. Ivan has the bow, fires. Oh, excellent dodge from Jeremy. Jeremy throws.
Even before his opponent spawned.
This could be it. Jeremy's about to take it. And Jeremy wins the quarterfinals. Jeremy moving on to the next round. Let's hear it for both contenders.
Overwhelming
Next up, we
brutality.
have Evan and Sam. Second round of quarterfinals. Looks like Evan's going to be on right, on red. Sam here on left, on blue. Are they going to play the classic castle or a new swamp? The new swamp.
One of these fighters once stabbed someone in real life, but I won't tell you who.
This tree is my favorite character in the whole game. It's got eyes on everybody.
Oh, clean lunge in the high stance. Evan looking strong. Right up until he got stabbed a lot.
Sam stabs, throws, picks up the rapier, high stance, kicks, no good.
Evan countering the jump.
Good
Evan
pickup
advancing.
roll on the rapier.
Great spacing on the ledge by Sam. That is hard to press.
Amazing block from
Low
Sam.
stance deflection.
The rapier has all three stances, so you can block all the arrows.
Simply won't stand for it. Low broadsword throw right over the edge of the building.
Ooh, good stab from Sam. Brutal kicks.
Dagger, traditionally the Honda Fit of bladed weapons, is surprisingly effective on this screen.
Sam is pushing strong here. Evan's saying, well, not quite yet, no. Oh, look at that tongue.
That's gross.
And we have a standoff.
3 minutes on the clock, and
Good
Sam
work,
is
Sam.
advancing.
Final screen for Sam. He's got to crawl through the NIDHOGG. Ugh. Sam back into the breach.
Good, clean, nice.
Oh, excellent dodge. Excellent arrow.
Really great setup for the distance,
Oh,
but it wasn't enough. Perfect
Evan ready for that arrow. He knocks the arrow. Oh, broadsword, up and down.
Sam can take this victory and at least let the nasty NIDHOGG meet.
Those kicks are not enough
Bow
for
and
that
arrow
sword.
throw into the disarm, scooping the rapier up, and taking back this screen. Evan is not done. Well, a little done. Arrows triggered at different heights.
Big win for Sam if he gets it. He doesn't. Evan pushes back.
The spacing on some of these jumping sword throws is a little harder than it looks.
Good kicks. Oh, Sam makes a critical mistake.
And Evan is back in the middle screen.
This could push into sudden death.
1:26 on the clock.
Evan pushes back. Definitely starting to read his opponent. Not well enough, though.
Sam wants this territory back. He will stop at nothing to get it.
Climbing, dodging, dying.
Cool. I wouldn't recommend that, actually. I did like the ambition there. The leap off the roof into the reverse drop kick through the opening door. I think that was a promising setup, but it didn't pan out that time.
Unexpected strategy. 30 seconds left.
Evan not only back in the center stage here, but after recovering from the final screen.
Very much alive. Looks like we'll be going to sudden death. Excellent work from Evan.
Sam determined to make the most of these final 10 seconds.
Still could push it. He has to do a perfect game from this point. Sam could push forward. He has 3 seconds.
2, 1.
We're going to sudden death. Next hill gets it. There's a standoff.
A very dainty battle.
Many stabs. And Sam takes it.
Nerves of steel.
Next up, we've got Evan Doomso Bolster and Kyle of Banana Chalice Rama Garden. Evan again on red. Kyle, the unabashed blue. Classic Castle. It does look like Classic Castle. feast and play.
Kyle, calm, cool, collected, standing his ground, stabbing only when absolutely necessary. Look at the way he conserves his energy. Like a coyote with a sword.
Coyote sword, if you will. Quick throw.
Right to the opening door. The timing on that is so tight. Armed only with a teeny tiny dagger and not even needing
Great
to
jump
use
from
it.
Kyle. This
Jumping
is the last
clear
moment.
over.
Kyle's about to take it. No, Evan, hold on.
The throw at the last minute may have saved Evan's life.
We'll still in a risky position. Excellent shot from Evan. Good dodge on the arrow.
Kyle using the high stance broadsword swing to get a little bit of extra height damage to take care of that jump.
Ooh, good roll, good dodge, and not even engaging, just avoiding the enemy.
Great positioning by Evan and a well done throw.
Running, oh, and stop.
Those small rooms. Oh, what a kick. Pressing the arrow advantage. Oh, great throw. It's hard sometimes to go straight into that roll out of a jump like that. Stylish move, but the spacing was slightly off and gravity took its course. Evan back on the middle screen, but not for long. Both players doing a great job of spawning when they need to.
Excellent work from Kyle, pushing in hard. Kicks to the face. And, well, he sword stabbed that arrow, which deflected it somehow.
Both players dropping their weapons and leaping to their own deaths. They've declared a path of pacifism.
Oh, amazing dodge from Kyle. Laying low and letting his opponent dive into the abyss.
Taking the broadsword throw. Snake food.
All right, our last round of quarterfinals. We got Sam facing Kristen, the undefeated.
Virtuoso swordplay from both opponents.
Sam's going to be here on left on blue, Kristen on red.
Both players evenly matched except for the fact that Sam is mortal.
Kristen has never died and shall never die. Cold as ice, Sam moves in for the kill.
It begins. Bow and arrow, especially a tricky weapon here in the iceberg section where the heights tend to change unpredictably.
Stalemate right into the central bar.
Reset to daggers. Both players. Sam taking the arrow advantage. Pushing onto his first screen.
All right, Sam pushing hard here.
Heading straight through, but it's no good.
The Kristen kick. The Sam arrow.
The spacing and timing on that was remarkable. Little high.
Sam
Sam
pushing
taking
hard.
it nice and
Knows where
nice
to dodge.
and easy.
Sam still pushing. Stalemate.
Good patient stance.
Stalemate again. All right. Good work, Sam. Excellent work, Kristen. Oh, we've got a third stalemate.
What a throw. Bow and arrow, so good against the broadsword. Both players attempting to fight gravity itself, and I mean, it's not working very well. Great mix of arrow heights from Kristen. Oh, wow. Slide into the point blank arrow.
The old slide, stand up and shoot an arrow in your face trick.
Cool, calm, collected. Both players acquainted with the sight and smell of death. Untroubled by the carnage around them.
Kristen pushing back to the central ground here.
3 minutes on the clock. This is anyone's game. Every time Sam takes territory, Kristen crushes his body. Sam wants these screens. Taking his time, waiting to see what weapon comes up. Jumping out here in the open, where he's got enough room to clear his opponent. A clever pause on the respawn. I don't know if we'll see the same thing here.
Oh.
We didn't, and it didn't matter. Oh, perfect max distance lunge through the door.
Sam pushing hard.
Going straight through.
Stalemate again here on the ice bridge.
And it's hard to say it was maybe that was to get a weapon here for this last section.
All right,
but it
Kristen
didn't work.
Pushing hard.
Fighting gravity and winning. Stabbing several people. Oh, drop kick for the disarm, advancing.
Oh,
Sam on his second
hard.
screen and heading
throw.
for his third. Kristen says no.
Oh, fatal mistake.
Oh,
Excellent
the
stab.
broadsword deflection with the dagger.
The old jump over me and now I stab you in the back of the knife trick.
Back and forth, neither player backing down. 1:16 on the clock.
Oh,
another slide.
Wow, Kristen's on a roll. Pushing back on the central, 3 kills in a row.
I'm starting to notice a pattern.
Kristen is so on fire.
Low under the arrow.
Sam shuts down the momentum.
A lunge to the door. That's been key for stopping these bow and arrow onslaughts.
Oh, many kicks.
But it didn't last long. Off the door frame. Are you serious?
Kristen pushes it back towards the central.
Point blank arrow.
35 seconds.
The momentum is in Sam's favor. Deflection is not enough. And there it is. Deflecting into the crouch. You can't actually draw the bowstring back whilst crouched. Deflecting the mid-range, mid-stance arrow forced Sam into a position where he could not fire again. And the stabbing was free.
Oh, amazing dodges from Kristen.
Those arrows can't stop me.
We're down to
This
5
will
seconds.
go to sudden death, ladies and gentlemen. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And this is it.
The next kill gets it.
Who likes murder more? It's Kristen!
Kristen! Let's give it up for both our contenders.
Incredible play.
Next up, we've got Sam facing off against Jeremy.
What I loved about that matchup,
semifinals.
both characters equally adept with all 4 weapons. Not a weak point to be found. Nothing but death and carnage in the middle of the level for 5 straight minutes.
We're now into our semifinals. 4 contenders remain. Here we have Jeremy on here on blue and Sam here on right on red.
Jeremy would be a great celebrity name when they get married, though.
Jeremy and Sam on the classic NIDHOGG Castle level. Jeremy pushing back.
Using that low rapier stance super effectively to push his opponent back straight off the edge.
Jeremy pushing forward. No, Sam has the
Dagger against broadsword. Remarkable. Great roll into a throw.
broadsword in the face. Picks it up on the rebound.
I love seeing that from these away. It's so hard to keep track of all the moving parts, but after taking out a dagger-wielding opponent, knowing they're going to spawn with the bow and arrow, getting a weapon throw out early as they come onto the screen, very impressive. Jeremy with the arrow advantage, sending it back to the middle screen. Sam taking the territory back, moving back onto his own first screen here. Clearing the thrown broadsword, not as easy as it looks, and moving into the little kill zone rooms here. Jump back into a drop kick, perfect spacing.
Jeremy pushes back Sam.
Collecting the jump over with a thrown knife.
Rapier, excellent to block on this with the
Stone
rapier.
cold. Perfect late.
Final screen
drop
for
kick.
Sam. Jeremy pushing back.
Jeremy says, it's not your time yet, Sam. It's not your time yet. The switch to the high stance to stop the thrown rapier. Remarkable. Back into the
Quick
low
moves.
stance.
Good to block from Sam. Good stab. This is excellent work from Jeremy.
Fully committed to that drop kick, no matter what.
Oh, Sam had a chance and dives into the
Both
abyss.
ways.
Lots of kicks from Sam. No connect.
Jeremy wants to get back to that center stage. And Sam will not allow it.
Whoa, amazing deflection.
I'm not 100% sure what happened there. I think Jeremy shot himself in the face with an arrow, which is...
Mistakes were made.
I mean, just don't do that anymore, I think would be the... Oh, that's a tough matchup.
All right, Sam pushing forward. Oh, off the edge.
Clearly a tactical move to respawn with a weapon. Those point-blank shots.
Okay, Sam, good arrows.
So hard to counter.
Final stage. Strong weapon. Throws
Bow
it.
and arrow throw
Weapon.
into the disarm, forcing his
spawn.
opponent to respawn.
Last spawn for Jeremy. Can he make the jump? All right, and it goes to Sam.
We've seen a lot of characters jumping their way onto the last screen, and Sam this time ran under his jumping opponent onto the last screen.
All right, our second stage of semifinals. We've got Kyle Remagarden and Kristen, the undefeated immortal. Kyle again will be in blue on the left, and Kristen will be the red on the right. Our last semifinal round before we move on to the finals. Volcano Clouds. The nightclub, maybe, on the right. Fish. Go with your heart.
No, he didn't fish.
We're back to the fish on the packed plays. Kristen on the right. Kyle on the left on blue.
The kind of start we've come to expect from Kyle.
Ooh, good ducks, good glitches from Kyle.
Success here surprising no one. Kyle is a just supremely violent person.
Kyle says, I'm a teacher. I'll teach you.
Perfectly evenly matched.
Excellent work from Kristen, pushing back.
Broadsword countering the unarmed drop kick. Perfect timing. Straight through the dagger. That climb was tough. One trick. Oh!
Oh, Kristen
Standing
pushing
up
back.
straight into the deflection
Central
of the mirror
stage.
dagger. Kyle picking up a little bit of ground. He should get back on his first screen here. Kristen armed with the broadsword again.
All right,
It's really
Kristen.
the scariest thing I've ever seen. Kyle slipping through with the dagger again. Throw into the spawn timing.
Good throw from Kyle. Good kick. All right, Kristen. Good dodge.
Look at that
Second
timing.
throw dodge.
Climbing the wall like some kind of spider person.
Yes, Kyle, running for his life. Running.
Picking up some territory. Clean jump over the broadsword. All for naught. Straight through the longsword. Back into the killing zone.
Good deflect from Kyle, dodging that throw.
Great lunge. Broadsword a lot slower to start up than it looks. Kristen picking up a lot of ground.
Looking at the mistakes in the afterlife.
Kyle pushing back through.
Kyle still has the advantage on this last semifinal round.
Moving
Kyle
on.
moving to the last screen. Any moment he could take it.
Kristen says that's enough. That's enough.
Still got more 2 minutes
Disarmed
left on the
into a slide, picking up the air
Yeah,
advantage and
strong
running
move.
for it.
Oh, Kristen.
Kyle respawning.
No,
Arrow
mistake.
deflected with a
No.
kick.
Oh, amazing work from Kristen.
Broadsword disarmed through the door into a stomp, sliding through, pressing the arrow advantage. Both players armed with mere daggers. Right in the kneecaps. It's a shame there's no lame 5-year-old video game meme about arrows and kneecaps.
Oh, Kyle pushing hard, about to make it to the final screen.
All about those jumps, and it's not good enough. Kristen saying, I've got the arrow. I know it's mine. I'm going to bait out that slow broadsword with my dagger and then kick you to death. Back onto the center screen. We've seen this before, and it did not end well. Kyle moving back with bow and arrow.
All right, Kristen pushing back.
Perfect mid-stance deflection. Switching to the high stance there to counter the jump.
Good kicks from Kristen. Moving back, almost at center stage. We're back at center stage.
Knife
Kristen
throw
is still
blocked
very
by
much
the
in
dock.
this game.
Heading for the high stance. Kicks. Jumping over the arrow. Kristen's first screen with only 40 seconds on the clock. Taking that first screen back.
Kristen for the first time
She
has
has-
the advantage on this game.
There's that slide. So dangerous, so unpredictable. 26 seconds left.
It looks like we're very much going to go to sudden death.
Both
Kristen
players
very
simply
much would take it.
dancing.
If Kristen can keep pushing, she needs
Right
like
under
one
the
more
arrow.
stage. Excellent.
Oh,
She
well,
almost takes it.
11. 7 seconds remain. This looks like it's going to sudden death. A situation Kristen knows well.
And here we are, sudden death, Kyle and Kristen. Good.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good.
Oh, wow. And Kristen's going to be moving on to the final. Let's hear it from both our contenders in the last semifinal. Kristen, go ahead and stay up on stage. You'll be playing against Sam. For our finals here, we're going to be removing the time limit. We're not going to be going to sudden death for our final round here.
Kristen, what is your favorite thing about constant murder?
I guess winning.
Well put, well put. Sam, what is your favorite thing about being an unstoppable killing machine?
I like my support support from all my fans.
Like, follow, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. The NIDHOGG 2 Grand Finals. No time limit. No one goes home until their snake food, the ultimate glory.
Blue, we're playing in the dance club. Sam on blue, Kristen on her classic red.
Spikes on the disco ball. Not OSHA. Strong broadsword play, but it's not strong enough.
Tit for tat as these coaches test each other, trying to figure out who they are and what they believe.
What Sam may not know is Kristen came up on the hard side of the bracket here. He was tested in a crucible. These bow and arrow heights, so tricky. I'm not entirely sure Sam meant to throw the bow and arrow off the edge of the screen. And those tiny mistakes add up fast. Perfect deflection.
No time limit. We're not going to sudden death. So every screen matters now.
That broadsword, a great weapon on this screen where it can reach up onto the tops of the ledges from below. Kick deflection of the bow and arrow.
Oh, excellent work from Kristen. Keeping the game alive. Moving back.
What a
towards
lunge.
central
One of the
screen.
most effective ways to shut down a newly spawned bow and arrow. Sam taking his screen back. Not afraid, though probably he should be.
Good turnaround and stab from Sam. Another stab again.
Those fast lunges before the bow and arrow can come back.
Whoa, great high
The
and
broadsword
low
out too early, and Kristen taking advantage of those recovery frames. Straight through the dagger, back into the center screen.
Oh, take out. Low dodges. Oh no, Sam takes it.
Keeping it cool, calm, collected,
Brutal.
and pretty gross. Moving through this first screen like it's no big deal. Such perfectly matched fighters, even matching stance and weapon. Sam
Final
advancing
screen for
to his
Sam.
own final screen.
We're in a silhouette. Sam pushes.
Fast
Last
lunge
ball for
straight through the
Kristen.
bow and arrow. This is Kristen's
She's got a
last
throw, she's got a
chance.
throw. And
Sam's
amazing
perfectly
dodge to
timed
Sam.
jump. Ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate snake food. Sam, congratulations. Kristen, congratulations.
Let's give it for both our contenders in the finals of NIDHOGG 2.
Sam, for you, we've got this lovely Castlevania 4 vinyl from our good friends at Death Waltz Records. Kristen, don't go away just yet. We want to give you this beautiful Day Glow Toy Joy ball cap from our good friends at Toy Joy. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Please drive safe.